setting up a website to bring in some more revenue. To give you a quick little backstory, he was in Japan for around 5 years under the JET program, which is basically a program that allows you to teach, and they provide housing and things like that. You can learn more about the JET program through Jason's channel at youtube.com/myargonauts. That's ARGONAUTS. I had to think about that for a sec. But anyway, getting to the topic at hand. I wanted to leave him a comment, but making a website is a little more detailed than a simple comment or even a message. So, and besides, I kind of wanted to share with you, my audience, as well as Jason and his audience, on how to make up a website. The best way to show you is to show you mine. Okay, I'm using a program to develop my website called WordPress. As you can see, it's mostly set up as a blog. I don't know if you can see too many details, but here's some ads, which help me generate some revenue, and there's also some ads up here too. Up here is a link to my friend Ariopolis's radio show that's on every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. on 881 WBGSU. Now, since not everybody is in the Bowling Green area, this link allows you to listen to it online. And right here I have two featured feeds, one from DannyChew.com and one from Senkaku Complex. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And the reason these are featured feeds is because in exchange for me putting these up here, they put my feed on their website, which helps generate a lot of traffic, especially from Senkaku Complex. I get a really steady stream of traffic from those guys. Every once in a while I get a good stream from Danny Chew, but it's mostly from here. But anyway, as you can see, I don't really have a logo or anything. It's just, the name of the website, in need of a tagline since 1985, the RSS button up here. We'll get into that later. And if you scroll down, here's how many followers I have on Twitter. Here's my last 5 tweets. Here's also my blog roll, where I put up links to blogs that I read. Here's my top 5 most popular posts according to rating. Here's my traffic rank according to Alexa. It's pretty low, to be honest. And I set up the archives for my website as well as categories. And here's a quick little map of all the visitors from my website for the past month or so. Here's another thing. It's basically just tracking who's on my website right now. Another thing that says how long TheAndySan.com has been up and how long I've had a website. Here are my 7 most recent posts. Speaking of posts, because my posts are so long, I've only limited what you can see on the front page to my first 3 posts. So that way it kind of keeps the load time down. But I don't know how long your posts are going to be, Jason. If they're going to be longer, then I recommend doing like a 3 or 5 on your home page. But if they're going to be shorter, then you can get away with like 5 or 7. But I wouldn't go beyond 10. Any more than 10 and it's too long. That's just the basic layout. Now, getting to this, it's called an RSS feed. It basically allows you to subscribe to a blog similar to getting email updates, but this way my inbox isn't completely crowded. So you click on it, and I use a service called FeedBurner, which allows me to figure out how many people are actually subscribing through RSS and through email and things like that. And as you can see, there's different readers. And down here you get to see the feed content, which are my recent posts and things like that. Now, let's get into the actual nuts and bolts. Yeah, I'm kind of revealing a lot here, but I think it'll be alright. Basically, right here is just a quick little rundown of what I'll have. I have 620 posts, 4 pages, 40 categories, and 2,091 different tags. I have 538 comments, 510 of them have been approved, none are pending, and 26 are in the spam folder. Here are some recent drafts that are just kind of on the back burner right now, and here's recent comments and pingbacks. Right here I have a rough stats. I mostly use a program called Google Analytics, which I'll put all the links to these things on the sidebar, but I also use this too to kind of give me a second opinion of how many visitors I get per day, the posts that they read, the search words that they look for me for, and these are also most read or most active today. And just kind of just a bunch of yada yada right around here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the actual website itself. For the bulk of my earnings, I use a service called Text Link Ads. I'll put all the links and everything in the sidebar so you can click on them and browse and stuff. But due to Text Link Ads terms of service, I can't really show you the page because it'll reveal my earnings and everything, so I'm not going to be doing that. It's actually not that hard to make up a website. This is just what I use for blogging, and it's what a lot of people use. WordPress is pretty popular, and you can also get different themes and add-ons and doodads and things like that, but I found a lot of the themes and stuff like that to be not really useless, but just they're useless to me, I guess, without sugarcoating it or anything. And if you happen to know a little bit of HTML like I do, you can edit the themes, change the colors, and stuff like that. But definitely for a beginner, I don't recommend just making a theme all on your own. You can pick a default theme. You can look around for themes. Some people actually pay for certain themes by WordPress just because they give you like certain advantages over non-paid themes, I guess. For me, I can't really justify buying a theme at this time. Now, later on when I'm starting to make more money, then sure, I might invest in it, but for now I'm not even going to bother with it because I got a really nice theme going here. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of different programs out there, different advertising programs out there that can help you bring in money, like most notably Google AdSense, Text Link Ads, and that'd be a whole nother video just to explain them all. But the ones that I would definitely recommend are Google AdSense and Text Link Ads. They have worked the best for me, although I'm not currently using AdSense right now. Yeah, it's kind of a long story. But anyway, yeah, I'll put some links in the sidebar for all the programs that I've mentioned, as well as a couple tutorials of some of the programs. There's this one kind of long WordPress tutorial that really goes into more detail than I can explain here. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Oh, before I go, I have to talk to you about certain hosting programs. Basically, what you do would be you would register a domain name, which I don't know if you'd be like www.myargonauts.com. We'll just use that as an example. If you'd register that, most places you can register a domain name for a year for $10. Then there's also server fees, which allow them to actually host not only the domain name but any content that you have. The business that I go through for that is DreamHost, and they're pretty cheap. For me, for a year, it costs me probably a little under $100 a year after everything's all said and done, just to have my website up. But because it's pulling in a high enough stream of income, I could technically have the website pay for itself, and I'll still have profit left over at the end of the year. Right now, I'm not pulling in a whole lot of money, but it is definitely a decent second income at this point, and it's currently rising, and my goal is to have it be my main source of income, so that way I don't have to go out and find a job or